How's it going? Just checking in here, just touching base. I just want to talk about something real quick today. And if you know me, you know that there's at least one thing that I'm passionate about, and one of those things is participation in the kingdom of God. That means participating in the rule and reign of God. What that means is participating in what God is doing here on earth. And now we might think, well, wait a minute, but God has a will, and that somehow interferes with the will of God. But you need to remember, as Bill Johnson has said, that God has written us into His sovereign will, that we would have a timing and an impact on how things would happen here on the earth. Even Jesus in John 5, He talks about how He only does the will of the one who sent Him. So that tells us something. That tells us that even though God has a will, His will somehow doesn't just automatically happen. If Jesus is doing the will of the Father, then somebody is actually carrying out that will. And if again we would think about maybe to the Lord's Prayer, it's a prayer that many of us would know, maybe whether we're Christians or not. Part of the Lord's Prayer says that your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Well, why would Jesus teach His disciples to pray that the will of God would be done if it was something that would just automatically and happen without participation? Why would we have to pray for that if that's going to happen anyways? And so there's some keys in there, so I just want to encourage you that your life is to participate in what God is doing here on earth. And that is even what we'll be doing in heaven. I think often we don't understand what heaven is about because maybe we just don't even understand what earth is about. So participation in the kingdom of God, you get to participate in doing the things that God is doing. You get to have a timing and an impact on how the world would take place and how God would impact parts of the world and even your life. And so that's just the special plan that God's given us. So I want to encourage you in that, encourage you to step out and start testing that out. So thanks for watching. This has been Don the Sign Guy. Bye for now.